Hello, I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm here to do this personal reading for one of my viewers. Some of you may find this reading, be attracted to watch it, and find resonance with it. And why is that? If it's a specific person, why would you find resonant with that? Because everything on earth is an energy, and we are all living in this energy, and we're aligned with specific parts of that energy, with specific experiences within that energy. And so some of you will be aligned perfectly with this reading, although it is designed with one person in mind. And so I have chosen to use, today we're going to use the Good Tarot. I had no idea when we started this because it's completely channeled. So this is what I'm hearing. We'll use a Good Tarot today to get started with this reading and see as it develops where it's going to go. If you're here, those of you here, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up, for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for embracing the challenge of facing yourself. Thank you for being love and light in our world. First thing I'm hearing for you, my dear, in channeling these messages for you as I begin the shuffling is take delight in the way you take care of the children. Take delight in the way you take care of all things you do, but specifically the children that are trusted to you. Take extreme delight in caring for them. And I'm seeing the mothers who complain because, I need to buy them new school clothes again. These kids are so damn expensive. They always hungry. They always need new shoes and shit. Because there's some mothers that speak that way over their kids. But I'm hearing also, the awareness that your point of focus grows in children, minor children in specific, are trusted to you. And the more you love to take care of them, the more that you are excited to spend the money on what they need and give them the time and energy that they require to be well cared for, the more of those things you will attract to yourself. Because see, the thing is, children, God takes care of the children. Blessed Lord God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, is the real caregiver of the children. You're just the guardian of them. And in the position of guardian of them, yes, they're birthed from you. Yes, they're birthed from you, or they're ones that you love too. But in being the guardian of them, all that you need, all that you require, all that is needed to fill their every desire will be given to you if you value, appreciate, and love the opportunity you have to be that caregiver, to have that responsibility, that position of power. And so sometimes where things feel hard, you want to look at how have you been speaking over the children. And I hear that what is happening is there's some cycles that are repeated where, for example, maybe your mother would get heated about having to take care of certain motherly responsibilities. And so, unbeknownst to you, you adopted that program too. And so that's something that's coming up in the channel messages, is that you want to bless everything you do for the kids. Bless the money you are allowed to spend on the children. Because if you will do that, first off, you're going to always have everything that you need to provide for the children. But there'll be more in that. There's a gratitude that comes to you also, and that's guaranteed. So that's one thing that's coming up here. But let's go ahead and get into these cards and see what messages want to come out for you. How many more shuffles? 2 more shuffles I hear. Okay. So we'll do 2 more shuffles this way. Okay, and then I hear that we should just cut the deck and take them off the top. And let's see what wants to come out for you at this time. Oh, okay, one more. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Okay, here we go. First card out you have coming is the call, the judgment card. You have a calling. This is you answering the call. Spirit answers you, calls to you, and you respond. You say, here I am, I'll go. I will go. I will do what I'm asked to. I also get for you, remember, especially as we spoke about the children, as you call it out, you're going to bring it about. So the universe is responding to what you're giving, and you've learned to call things out in a much more positive way. So there's some applause here for you. There's a spiritual applause for you that you've begun to shift the way you're speaking over your life. I feel that you've begun to really shift the way you speak to your partner, to the children, to yourself. And you're speaking in a way to bring in more health, more beauty, more abundance. And I feel like you, in your recent past, have begun to answer a call. There was a calling on your soul so strong. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. Okay. And in that energy, you finally heed the call, and there's blessings in it. This is taking you to a point that's going to be extremely fulfilling. Okay. Let's see the next card coming out for you. We have the Three of Air. The Three of Air. The Three of Air is traditionally about a lot of disappointment and sadness. And I feel like this is you, a longing, a missing because of a partnership, your parents. Something about your parents. There's some sadness here. But it's interesting because in the beginning channeling, we spoke about adopting the programs and the ways of our parents in the way we speak to our children and raise our children, right? So I feel like what you're getting is a call to change the way, the status quo, the way things were done. Like, okay, for example, here's an example from my family history. It is no surprise if you hear somebody in my bloodline, like, you little sorry motherfucker, this is how they talk to the kids. But that's not what we want to do. It's not beneficial. It's not productive for them either. And the stuff that I mentioned in the beginning where they would be like, oh, damn, I got to buy this little asshole some more clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, all those words have power. All those words have power. We're not going to speak that way over our life, over our children. But a lot of this stuff we adopted, and maybe they don't use curse words. Maybe it wasn't curse words. Maybe it was just that harshness. Maybe it was just that coldness. Maybe it's just that I hate what I have to do for you right now. This is important. So this Three of Air comes up with the call because I feel like this is your spirit calling to change these patterns for your children. Your children are coming up strong in the reading. I have no idea what we're going to talk about today, but let's see what the next card is that's coming into play. We have the Queen of Fire. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, feminine energy. And I literally hear burning up that shit. Burning up that shit. Burning up what shit? Why do we got to curse so much? Because this is how we get the point across. Okay. So, this is you finding that inner fire. Look at her heart is on fire. She's holding the candle close. And she's got a look of determination. Determination. Determination to create a change. And now I hear Sam Cooke, a change is going to come. And you're part of that change. You are a big part of that change. So with these 3 cards, let's look at what's the bottom of the deck. This Queen of Fire, she's extremely creative, very talented. She likes to make things and do things, very active energy, okay? And I feel like there's even somebody in your environment. I feel like there's another level where she represents somebody in your environment who's upset, who is upset because you're doing things in a way that they would have liked to do, but they were never brave enough to. Okay. I'm also getting another energy over your reading here that says in you're still dealing with some sadness over a past romantic relationship where the other woman won. Somebody left you for somebody that they cheated on you with, and that's coming up in your energy. So we're going to touch on these different things. The bottom of the deck is we have as the King of Earth, and it came up in reverse. And when I see that, I'm hearing not getting what I want. I don't get what I want. Okay. So you ask for a reading. What do you need to hear? You said, what do I need to hear? This is what you wanted. Okay, so this is what we're going to give you. It's not the easiness to hear, but it's what you need to hear. And they say with the 3 of air, my message, the message we always get with the 3 of air is the truth. It hurts like a bitch, but then it'll set you free. But it won't set you free until you've had that hurt. You've got to get the truth that hurts about something that you've been holding on to. Okay? So let's dig a little deeper. Let's talk first about the children. And we'll use my Hermetic Tarot to discuss the situation with the children. Let's see, why are these messages coming up for the children? What is there we need to know about the children and the repatterning, the reprogramming, the new improved ways of speaking to the children and dealing with them in our days? The energy about the children first, please. 3 more shuffles, okay. 1, 2. So remember, where you're resonant with this is a personal reading for a specific person, but you're resonant with it because you're not the only one living your story. So when you ever feel alone, whenever you feel alone and you feel like, oh, I'm so alone, there's nobody else. Remember that time that you got on YouTube and you watched a reading and it spoke to your soul, because you know what? You're not alone. Other people have had the energy that you've had to deal with too in their life. So maybe some of the nuances may be a little bit different, but you're always connected and there is always solutions. And just because the few of you or many of you or however many of you are going to benefit from this, you create that energy of benefiting and improving and growing and solutions. And you support that for others who are in the same place where you're at or a similar place. Okay, so this is a powerful thing. So there's kudos for you in being willing to look at yourself and do the work. Being willing to look at yourself and do the work. Okay, so why is this call card here? I hear, before I pull any cards, I hear you. Did you just get a phone call that somebody said, oh, you got a phone call from somebody and what they said to you was very hurt? Somebody said something, they were just rude as fuck. Somebody was really rude to you. And they're all in their feelings. Whoever this woman is, it's definitely a woman. She's all in her feelings and she's trying to blame you for how she feels. But you need to remember that how you feel is your fault. And the only one that can do anything about it is you. Likewise, that applies to these people that try to put their feelings on you. Like, dude, it's not yours, it's theirs. So thank them and let them do what they're going to do. It's not your concern. It's not your concern. Okay. The call is here because we have the 8 of Cups coming out with the Last Judgment. Now, so we have the Judgment card to clarify the call, which is the Judgment card. I feel like there was a situation that wants to return to you. You heard from somebody from your past. You walked away from this person in the past. Now you're getting a text message, a DM, a voicemail, even if it's just a calling on your energy, you're hearing from them. Give me some more on this. We have the Knight of Swords in the universe. Okay, good. Proud of you. This says when this person contacts you, you say, you know what, I've already made decisions about this, and that's not going to do. You successfully overcome that. So whoever this person was trying to get back in your energy, you close it down. It's over. You won't have to deal with that no more. Congratulations. We're proud of you for that. Let's look at this Three of Air. Why is this Three of Air here? Give me first two clarifiers. We have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Look, see, there it is. There's that romantic relationship that did not work out. There's a romantic relationship that didn't work out, and I'm hearing that this romantic relationship didn't work out because you left yourself out. In loving this other person, you gave so much to that person that you weren't taking care of your own self, and you need to do that. And it's saying that now, because you realize that, knowing that, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. But we said Ace of Pentacles, so there's also that energy here. The Wheel of Fortune says you have chances to start fresh with this Ace of Pentacles. There's an Ace of Pentacles. So is this a new job? Is this a new client? You got new energy coming in. I feel like it's both. I also feel like this is opportunity for a new relationship that is going to be with the Four of Wands. This is something to be celebrated. This is a change in your fortune because you realized. So you created a change in your fortune, in your personal relationships, because you realize that the relationships don't work out well when you don't take care of yourself, when you don't honor your feelings, when you aren't loving yourself, they're not loving you either. And so that has created a huge shift in your life. And so if you're in this energy where you're going to get to put your hands on a new opportunity, and it's real, and it's something that really can grow the long term, be steady, be honest, be true to you. I love this. Let's see, why is this Queen of Fire here? We have the Eight of Wands coming out with the bonus in reverse, and then we have the Strength card in reverse. See, somebody here, you done heard from somebody. Somebody's got some mean things to say, and they're blaming you for something that didn't go their way. Somebody is upset, and I do feel like it's this Queen of Fire. She could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius woman, but she's definitely somebody who is upset, and she's blaming you for her weaknesses. And give me two more clarifiers. No, we got three. For you, this is a King of Pentacles in reverse energy. Somebody's upset because they were expecting some help. They wanted you to help. I feel like you had either this person in the Seven of Pentacles is somebody is waiting on some help. They asked you for some money. They ask you for your time, your energy. They ask you to help with something, ask you to give something to them. You're like, no, I can't afford to give it to you because I need to take care of myself right now. They really didn't like it because they were expecting you to come on and pick up for their lack. But that's not how it works. You had to send that energy back. The Five of Cups is letting you know at the base of the deck here that this is about you changing some of your emotional attachments to things. This is you refusing to stay stuck in what wasn't connecting right, what wasn't working, what wasn't fulfilling, and the things that were bringing you down. There were some things that were really bringing you down emotionally, and you're like, I can't do it. And so in regards to this person, this Queen of Fire person, they definitely are asking you to do something, and you're like, no, I'm not going to do that for you. And I feel like this is something you used to do all the time, all the time, all the time. Yeah, you're not going to be doing that any further. And I feel like you're busy right now because you haven't been where you wanted to be financially. I feel like you're creating a change in your life. You're bringing more positive balance in for yourself, and you're growing your wealth right now. You're learning to handle all your things and take care of them. And you're actually got your hand on new sources of income, on at least one new source of income, but I feel like it's new sources of income. So if it's one thing you're doing, it's going to attract a lot of different attention. So this is a lot of clients. This is a lot of sales. This is a lot of deals, whatever that means in your life, however that translates. I feel like that you're taking this move, and it's very inspired action that you're doing, that's leading you to receive more so that you can build up your own storehouse financially. I'm going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle to touch on the situation with the children again and see what else wants to come out for you at this time, because the children was standing out very strongly at the beginning of the reading. So let's see, what are the messages for my client regarding the children? What do we have to say about the children? Thank you for supporting my arts, because I do this from my heart. That's why I put so much free content out for you. Any divine love karma donations are greatly appreciated, and all that does is just plant seeds that come back to you in love, peace, and happiness. You know what I'm saying? So anything anybody wants to know about what I offer or how to be involved in the channel, go in the description box below. Okay, here we go. So I'm here to do this differently for the children. Okay, so in regards to the children, the first card you have coming out is Serendipity, and it comes out where the call is at. So what we want to do with the children is, instead of telling them what we don't want them to do, we want you to redirect their attention to things that are pleasing to them and to you. So let's say the children are banging on the wall with their car, and you're like, don't bang on my wall. But see, that very attention to don't bang on the wall is feeding the don't bang on the wall energy. So what we're asking you to do is instead say, why don't you come use your toy car on your toy car track? We want you to redirect the attention in a place of positivity for them, okay? The bottom of the deck is poised. It says, and it's in reverse, which reverses don't really count with the oracle deck, but what I'm getting is like you have all the tools you need is what I'm hearing with that, okay? You've got all the tools you need. As far as the 3 of air is concerned, you get the round and round card in reverse. And so as it goes with the children, what I'm hearing is you don't need to go round and round arguing with the children. Do not go round and round arguing with the children. Do not continue to repeat yourself. Instead, we need to take a time out. We're going to have some quiet time now. We're going to teach them to learn to sit and chill. You don't want to listen to me? That's fine. I'm not going to upset myself because you don't want to listen. Instead, we're going to redirect your attention over here. And you're my child, so you'll do what I say. And this is about you teaching them to put their nose in the corner or sit down and read a book for a little while. Whatever this is for you. For older children, you can have them sit down and write or look up words in a dictionary. I'm like, find more creative ways to deal with the difficulties with the children is what I'm hearing. Instead of going round and round in circles, because that round and round, making broken promises, that ain't doing nothing for you. It's just upsetting you. It's teaching the children that you have no follow through. Okay. And it's also teaching them that they'll never have to pay the consequences that they heard about. So we want to leave that out. Now, in regards to the Queen of Fire and the children, message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. So I get with this that creative projects are very powerful for you to use with the children as rewards. As rewards. Remember, we want to do more positive reinforcement with them. And so we want you to think about maybe painting or drawing or something like that, but set it aside as a time where you do it with them, because what's going to happen, and you're going to love this. First off, you're going to fill your house up with art, beautiful things that the children create. But when you look at them, because you like to read your world too, you're going to see messages that come through from spirit through your children. See, children are highly connected. They don't have that dissonance yet. So with this, you're going to be able to see messages created by your children. And likewise, as you create, as you make things, whether this is painting, drawing, writing, whatever this is that you do with the children, you're going to get inspired, and it's going to light that spiritual fire for you. Okay. So I want to get one more closing card from you, and we're going to get it from the Miracles Now. Show me some Miracle Now message. Show me the perfect Miracle Now message that is predictive. I want this card to be predictive for you. So we use the Miracles Now deck. I want this card to be predictive for you in what you can expect in the near future. And I'm hearing within 3 weeks, something that's really beautiful coming in for you within 3 weeks. Okay. Within 3 weeks. What is the message for my viewer? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Once this session is done here, I'll be going live again with a reading for everyone, another general reading, okay? So let's see, what is the message for her at this time? Here we go. Yep, here you go. When I respect my money respects me. So you've been respecting your money. Oh, and I heard about this person over here that asked you for money. When you told them no, you said what's mine is mine, and it's okay for me to keep what's mine and use it the way I need to. I need to overflow before I give to you. And this is about your money and your time. And I'm hearing for you, the days are coming where you're going to begin to translate, my time is money. If it's not worth my investment, I'm not going to invest in it, because your time is money. And as you respect your money is going to get a lot more honey. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed your personal reading. We're in a few minutes over. Thank you for supporting what I do, and I look forward to seeing you live with me again. All right, guys, put your comments in, and I'll be right back. Love you. Bye.